My name is Jian. I'm from Global Leadership Division. I'm currently studying International Commerce.
Hi, I'm Larissa. I'm a 19.5 and I'm studying Political Science and International Relations in the UIC department.
Hi, my name is Carson, McKenna. I'm an 18.5 and my major is Convergence.
My study technique is actually the Pomodoro Technique. So the Pomodoro Technique is basically cutting your studying down into sections, study for 30 minutes, and then take a small break in between those 30 minutes.
I most of the time use GoodNotes on my iPad and take notes for reading and lectures and everything that comes up with school.
I use Anki. It's a space repetition learning app where you create cards, like any test questions, or it's basically like flashcards, but you can be more creative, and then you retake the test like every single day.
So I actually found it through BuzzFeed.
I learned about it from YouTube actually. I saw a video from a person who used it and recommended it, and I tried it and I really liked it.
Depending on the days, I have different hours or schedules for class. So if my class ends at noon, let's say 3 p.m., I would study until 7 to 8. During those 3 to 4 hours, I would take 45 or 30 minutes to study and then the 15-minute break in between.
I usually make a folder for each semester and then I make under folders for each class in it. And then for each class, I usually do a PPT folder for the PowerPoints, I do a note folder and a reading folder. Especially for my readings, I use the different highlight functions for like most important, less important, and things I want to use later on for my reading assignments. If somebody else uses GoodNote, I can easily share with them my notes and I can receive notes and we both can work on the same notes together. For my reading assignments, I usually have the split screen where on one part I have the readings and highlight there directly. And then on the other side, I have just a blank page where I take notes like with my handwriting. And then I use that later on for my assignments on my laptop, and in front of me I have my notes on the iPad.
So you can basically create flashcards like just the question and answer, or you can make a sentence and block out a piece of the sentence to maximize like your learning, but make it more efficient.
I think the effect that I've seen is I became more aware of time, and also I can organize everything much better. Because before I used to just study whatever I can in like 2 hours, but then you become less productive.
I was get more efficient in my learning, and I also got more quicker in understanding topics. Before, I usually just took notes on the Note app from Apple, and it was really messy. I sometimes couldn't find notes for certain classes, and I was really unorganized. And since I use GoodNotes, I have a more organized structure, and it's easier to find for my each individual week the notes to it.
At the time I was not using the app, I was struggling quite a bit. I had such a bad study technique, just rereading my notes, writing notes, so like no active learning at all. I got like a 2.9 GPA not using the app, and then I did more research. The semester after that, I was kind of like hesitant, like it's hard to change study methods, so I wasn't perfect, and I improved my GPA to a 3.4. And then this last semester, I was quite religious with this technique, and I got a 4.0 last semester.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it really made a huge difference.
Pros are definitely being able to memorize more of the stuff that I learned, and it's kind of a little award you give to yourself once you get that 15-minute break in between your studies. The cons is definitely sometimes you get a little bit distracted.
It does take maybe a little bit of practice and making good questions, but if you just go on YouTube, it will speed up that process quite a bit.
A few of my friends I have, but they didn't really like it. They have the same problem with me, which is like they want to extend the break more.
I'm like trying to recommend it to everyone. That's why I decided to do the interview, because it helped me so much, and I feel like it's very popular with medical students in the US, but other than that, it's not that well known about.
delete my Instagram and social media so I can focus more on my studies.
Because exam weeks are coming up, I usually try to start a little bit earlier and have a study schedule where I put down each day and each hour of the day to like put down, okay, I have 2 hours for one class and then I study 1.5 hours for another class, and just having an kind of like a timetable for studying helps me a lot.
Recommending study tips is kind of difficult because I feel like everyone likes different things and has different styles, but one thing is make sure you aren't overdoing it. Be realistic with how much time you're actually focused studying and try to optimize that. Thank you for watching this video.
Like and subscribe.
Bye!
Bye!